Hey guys, Zelda Pro here. Welcome to another episode of Get Ranked. Today we are going to be ranking the Skyward Sword dungeons.
Yeet.
This is your favorite Zelda game of all time, and I can't wait to rank these. You kiss up to this game all the time.
Because it's fantastic. It's not my favorite.
What is your favorite?
Majora's Mask.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I put all these in order because looking at these pictures is kind of hard to, like, decipher, and they were all shuffled in different. I was like, let's just take it one at a time. Our ranks here are batteries in your Wii remote as the bottom tier, motion controls, and then the Switch version, because the Switch version, you know, it's still Skyward Sword, but it's like it's got button controls now. So that's pretty mid, I guess. Groose, because Groose is just freaking amazing. Oh. Sexy, yeah. Just like the Skyward Strike is sexy, which is why that is the S rank.
Skyward Strike, more like Sexy Strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, first dungeon. I mean, this is just a pretty mid dungeon.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, second dungeon. Let's actually talk about it.
It's a good beginning dungeon, I feel like.
That is what it is. It is a beginning dungeon.
It teaches you how they work. I think it's good.
It teaches you how to use motion controls.
Okay.
Because just a lot of motion control stuff. It's good. Anyway, yeah, but it's pretty simple. It's pretty basic. I don't really know what else to say about it.
I don't either.
You fight Girahim. It's the first time you meet Girahim. I mean, that's
Which,
cool.
by the way, I feel like that Girahim fight took me forever whenever I was younger to just figure out.
Yeah, figure out that you had to, like, just kind of sit there.
Yeah.
With the sword
just
a little
treat
bit.
him like a baby.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else to explain.
Mid.
It's just
Yeah.
it's there. Alright. This is and I hate that I don't remember what half these dungeons are, but this is the first fire dungeon. Nothing really sticks out in my mind at all about this. The only thing that really sticks out in my mind about this one is the boss, which is the rock eyeball thing.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a great fight. The dungeon itself is not memorable, but like
the whole digging. Is this the one where you dig
like all
to
those
fight
tunnels?
the caterpillar? Yeah.
No, that's the other fire dungeon.
Oh, okay, all right.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
No, this is the one where you're like rolling on the ball throughout the lava.
Oh. Actually, I don't hate this dungeon.
See, this is what I think. I think it should go here. I don't think it deserves quite the... Because, like, it's not so bad that I remember it, you know? It's just not good enough to remember it. So it should go right there.
That makes sense. Yeah, okay.
Alright, this is the first sand one.
I
don't like this one.
I don't really care for this one either. Leading the build up to this dungeon, like the actual overworld, I guess, I think it's pretty good. I think it's...
You like Lanayru?
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't?
Lanayru's my least favorite place.
I think it's pretty good. But either way.
The boss fight's really cool in this one. This is the first, like, really fun boss fight of the game, I think. It's the arachnid thing.
Oh, really?
Sand scorpion thing. I really like that one. Really? Eh? It's less than the eyeball rock, I think.
I wouldn't...
I don't like eyeball rock. I don't really care for Girahim that much either, but it's...
I think the Switch version, but below. So B, but below. Like low B.
You'd put this dungeon above the
fire
one?
Well, you remember more of this, don't you?
Yeah, I remember it more because I hate it more. I mean, I'm thinking batteries in your Wii remote. Or bottom of motion controls.
I guess compromise would be top of motion controls, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Okay. This is an S rank. This is the only water dungeon that I love, and this is one of the best Zelda dungeons. Not in this game, but in all the Zelda series.
The atmosphere in this dungeon alone is fantastic.
This one is so cool. Especially like when you get like halfway through and you like go into like hell, basically, like Zelda hell, and like the little zombie moblins are chasing, and like that's all based on like this Japanese like folklore or something. It's like, it's so good. And then the boss for this one is really creepy, but it's so fun because you just pick up the sword and you just hack and slash the thing. I mean, I love almost everything about this dungeon.
The boss is a little bit frustrating, but I don't think it's enough to knock it down any.
Oh, I love it. I love the boss.
Eh.
I love the boss. I love this dungeon. It's the only water dungeon you will ever see me put this high. I love this one.
Now,
Sand Ship.
I love this one.
I do too.
This is my favorite one.
This is not my favorite one.
I would put it above the water dungeon.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
That is not allowed.
Why not?
It is not as good.
It is.
No, it's
straight
not.
Up is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
The atmosphere is so cool.
The atmosphere is cool because you're on a ship, but you're just going back and forth over and over and over again. That's all that dungeon is going back and forth until you fight freaking the chick from Monsters Inc. But like, I would put it in Groose. That's where I'd put it. And if we have to compromise, bottom of S.
Let's do that.
Because there is no way this dungeon is better.
The reason
the
that
water
I'm
one.
okay with that instead of rock, paper, scissoring is because fighting the chick from Monsters Inc. is...
I don't know why that's so funny.
It's not a good fight.
It's not. This dungeon sucks. This is the second fire dungeon.
I don't even think it's that bad. I just think that they
I hate the
meld
digging
together too well.
I hate the digging stuff. This is the fight. This is the one where you fight Girahim a second time, and I don't like that either.
I think that fight's better though than the first.
A little bit.
If we were rating just the fights, I would put this above the first dungeon.
I would too, but not by much. This one, I almost want to say I hate this one more than the other fire dungeon, but there is something that stands out in this dungeon though that I think is cool, and it's the part where it's like you solve the puzzle of whether you have to jump off the left side of the ledge or the right to fall onto an invisible path.
Here's the thing.
That's kind of cool.
That is cool. I agree.
But it's one part of the dungeon.
But it's one part, and also I feel like it's pretty like you have to know, because like I didn't pick up on that first time around. I had to like, I remember leaving the area and going around trying to figure out something else because I didn't understand that it just literally wanted me to yeet myself off of the cliff. So anyways, I think this is either batteries in your Wii remote or bottom of motion controls.
I'll put in batteries in your Wii remote because I don't like this one.
Okay.
Like I said, the only thing that stands out to me in this dungeon that I do like is the separated path thing that you have to choose in. That lasts for 5 seconds. So, then we got the final dungeon here, which is the Triforce one. I'll be honest, when I first played this one, I hated it, and I would have put it in batteries in your Wii remote. But when I went back and played it again, I actually really like this one.
Really?
Well, let me rephrase. I don't hate this one.
Yeah.
So therefore, I would put it I put it in the Switch version right above the first dungeon. Because I think switching the panels around to change the rooms, I think that's really cool. Like the whole dungeon itself is a puzzle.
I think that it's a little bit frustrating, or it can be a little bit frustrating, but
if you get lost, yeah.
I think I agree. I don't know.
I mean, we both agree it goes in the Switch version, though, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide where.
Well, I'm saying the top of it.
Well, I know you are, but I'm feeling.
So if you agree with me, then that's where it goes. But if you disagree,
like
then
I disagree.
Then we have to rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
There we go.
Okay.
Wow, Groose got no love.
That's okay. He's perfect.
We could give him some love.
Nope.
Put that down there.
Nope.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
That's it. Groose is so amazing that he didn't have to have a dungeon in his. So what does this tell you? I'll tell you what this tells me. It tells me that there are 2 good dungeons in this game. There are 2 okay dungeons, and then the rest are just kind of meh or trash. So Skyward Sword is a mid game, and that's what this tells me.
Whatever. Whatever. That's not why we're here. We're not here to argue for Skyward Sword, but
I ranked all the Zelda games on the
Yeah.
very first episode of Get Ranked, and
I'm glad
I
wasn't
ranked it
there for
mid.
that.
I think I ranked it mid because I think this is the most
I'm really glad I was
one of the
there for
most.
that.
Well, maybe I'll re-rank them at some point with you there, and then we can have a fun argument. Anyway, do you guys agree? Do you disagree? What's your favorite Zelda dungeon in Skyward Sword, or just in general? But we're gonna do more games of Zelda.
Oh yeah,
Doing
that was such a good
good
sentence.
sentence.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye.